Hey everyone, John here from 4 Brewers, and I'm back with another beer. And today we're going simple. We're drinking a beer from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company that I picked up at Target, of all places, because I had to go buy some stuff there. And turns out Target has a pretty good selection of craft beer. So this is Sierra Nevada's SIDECAR Orange IPA. This is an IPA that they brewed with orange peel, of all things. It's 6.8% alcohol. Pretty self-explanatory. We all know what Sierra Nevada is like, pretty spot-on traditional beers. They tend to experiment a little bit from time to time, but for the most part, they're kind of to the point with their beers, and they don't deviate too much from their recipes. So let's open this beer up and check it out. Okay, as to be expected, this beer is crystal clear. It's nice and orange. Really pretty beer and very, very effervescent. Like you can see bubbles just cascading out of that thing. Nice fluffy white head, of course. I mean, Sierra Nevada makes perfect beers, technically speaking. Like, they work out all the flaws. They've been doing it for a long, long time at this point, over 30 years. So they know what they're doing. So let's see what it smells like. Yeah, it's got a lot of orange on the nose. It's like a nice malty orange. Like you get a little bit of a crystal malt character from this. Crystal malts being the slightly kilned malts that they add to beers to give it color and some aromatic and sweeter qualities. But yeah, it's got a nice orange, zesty nose with a nice malty backbone backing it up, I guess you could say. The orange stands out quite a bit too, while at the same time not being overpowering. It's you know, if you're gonna call your beer an orange IPA, it better well smell like oranges, and that's what they did here. It's great. I don't know how much orange peel they had to peel or zest to make this beer, because they have a pretty large brewery. I don't know if it's fresh oranges or they use some kind of a concentrate or extract or something like that, but they nailed it on the nose, and it looks like an orange beer. So let's see what it tastes like. And that head's still hanging out. Look at that thing. Good old Sierra Nevada, man. So it's not as biting orange as I thought it would be. I thought it would be just like this really thick artificial orange kind of flavor. It's not like that whatsoever. It's actually pretty clean and quite drinkable for a 6.8% IPA. Like, very well balanced. The bitterness is I'd say medium in this for an IPA. They're calling this an IPA, right? Yeah, it's an IPA. It's pretty well balanced overall. It's like a really good, it's like a pale ale on steroids. And the orange is just kind of like a nice little sweet frosting on the cake. Like, and you do get a sweetness from it too. It's not just like an orange fruit flavor happening. Like, it's a complement, you know, to the beer itself. It's not just, okay, here's a beer and then a bunch of orange and taste that. No, it's not like that at all. You kind of get like a perception of tartness from this, from the orange, a little bit. I think that's the bitterness kind of tricking my mind into thinking that. With the malts in this, and I don't know what hops they used in this, I don't think it says, bright bold hops, yeah. You get kind of like an orange creamsicle thing a little bit. It's not an orange creamsicle. It's not like a milkshake kind of thing, but you do get that vibe from it, and it's really pleasant, really good. So overall, this is a great beer. I think it's $8 for a 6-pack. You can't really go wrong. It's Sierra Nevada. They can't really do no wrong at this point, unless you're looking for something like really extreme or, you know, something you're gonna wait in a line for. That's not the kind of brewery they are. But this beer is solid. I recommend picking it up. Thanks for watching another video, and we'll see you next time.